Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the 66ers going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And towing the slab in this one, Bryce Wilson. What's the word on him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Number 42, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Batting second, left fielder, number 42.
Here's the left fielder.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this three-game set. And that misses. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Man at second. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get him, but it was pretty close. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Cross will hit next.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And there's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. That's inside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Here's the catcher. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. And a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it is gone. A solo shot. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Coleman Hunt in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Very high with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And here's the first baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wilson throws over, and he's back in there. Hunt leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. The 66ers on top 4-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Snyder. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Here we go, Andrew. Find your pitch, baby.
And there's the strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Let's go, Andrew.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Popped up. Hunt sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
Mike Tauchman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
2 down, nobody on. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low end fastball for some pitchers.
0-2 now. Popped up. Cross has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, number 42.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Wilson back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And a base hit into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the rookie right fielder.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Bounce to third. In time to Vaughn. One out in the second. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Now the number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hammered, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Throws it away. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Bryce Wilson gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. The White Sox going with a new arm, Jake Eder.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jeff Cross digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the second, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Robert, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Andrew Vaughn now. First offering, and it just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Outside
No, that's a
low,
ball.
and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. This one popped up right side. Hunt sizes this one up. 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Lenny.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped to short. To first. And the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Hard hit left side. Luciano fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, number 42.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Now batting, number 42.
So up next, Coleman Hunt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Off balance feed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The 66ers out front, 5-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Montgomery.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Corey Lee, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Gets the catcher by a step. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 down, base is empty. Now Marco Luciano. In there at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. Just missed. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Benintendi in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Luciano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The White Sox leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 42. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And that's in the dirt. That's out to center field. Fletcher settles underneath it. And out number one on the grab. And now the right fielder grounded out his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 6-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the center fielder. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Now that's number 42.
Now the left fielder. Into center. Sosa makes his way towards it. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Eder is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Jared Schuster.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the catcher. He's already homered in this game. That clips a corner. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, number 42.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop. He's got some power, no doubt. That one outside, and that's ball one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Coleman Hunt, 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Tachman drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 42.
And now the first baseman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one clips the corner.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that is down. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The 66ers with the lead, 11-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Here's Mike Tachman, 0 for 1 with a fly out. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Here we go.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. And now the count is even. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Let's go, White Sox.
And that's low for ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. There's a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Robert off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side, in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH, number 42. Schuster back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-hander, up and throwing. And the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. And a quick out, number 1. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number, and Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the left fielder. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Now batting, number 42.
Next to hit, Jeff Cross. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Ripped on a line to center. Fletcher makes the play, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Dives for the base, got him. Great effort there for the out.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Montgomery takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back at right field. Here's the power hitting catcher, number 42. Outside, ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Sosa pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 42.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one to first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 42.
2 outs, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Coleman Hunt. Swing and a ball popped up. Vaughn. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Marco Luciano. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Andrew Benintendi, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, high.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side, Hunt. Handles, throws to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dominic Fletcher. 0 for 2 in this one.
Let's go, White Sox.
First pitch misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Off the mark there, and the count now 2-0. And another ball. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And that one fouled off. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, number 42. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, number 42.
Next is the designated hitter, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now it's the right fielder.
Number 42.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the center fielder. There's a strike. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, Mike Tockman.
That's to third. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Luis Robert now. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And right back to the mound. And they take care of Robert for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the eighth. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gus Varland.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now the left fielder. Fly ball to right. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now that's number 42.
Now the third baseman, Jeff Cross. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag out.
Got him. That's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Just missed. Varland, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Tuchman on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Snyder back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And they'll do it again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And he's in at second with a two-out double.
So close, but there goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th. And I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
Man in scoring position with 2. Away. Marco Luciano steps to the plate for the White Sox. And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Anthony Cervone gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but call the ball. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at right field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is number 42. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tuckman under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 42.
Now it's the second baseman, Coleman Hunt.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Foul ball there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's going to be number 42. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And now two balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom nine, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Andrew Benintendi. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Fletcher, the next to hit, takes outside. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
In the dirt, 2-1.
2-1.
And that's a little high.
3-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one missing low. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one at triple digits.
1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This could end it. Just
No,
missing
that's a ball.
there. The count now 2-2.
2 and 2.
Two down, nobody on.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the fourth inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.